Yeah, I limited the little
Free
campfire
water.
room to just 2 people, myself and whoever came in.
Okay.
And I got 3 people in 90 minutes.
Wow, nice.
It only took
Hello,
about...
free water.
Yep.
Thank you, though.
We're also doing free speech. Any topic you choose.
Yeah, yep. Or any topic you want to talk about.
I don't know what I would talk about. So what is this?
It's our fun little hobby where we chat with people. We try to practice this thing called Street Epistemology. It's a way of having conversations with people. And,
yeah, I would definitely jump into this.
Want to do it? Cool. All right, let's do it.
Yeah, sure.
All right, thank you so much. How are you doing today? Want to do headphones?
Sure.
We wiped them down. We already did, I think.
Okay.
So it should be fine.
Mute 2, please.
What? Mute 2? Okay, yeah. How's that? Is that cool?
I can hear well.
Nice. My name is Reid. Nice to meet you.
Hey, Reid. I'm Louie.
Louie?
Yeah, nice to meet you.
How do you spell that?
Louie.
Gotcha. Nice. Do you come to the park often?
Yeah, I live in the area. I just got off work and was walking around.
Sweet. Yeah. We like it here. I think it's our 7th time here.
Oh.
And it's been working out pretty well.
It's a great view.
Yeah, it's a great view. Fun boats and everything. Do you mind if we record? Is that okay?
Sure.
And we're streaming on YouTube and Twitch and stuff.
Go for it.
So, any of those topics strike your fancy? Anything sound interesting, or anything you want to bring up?
Well, the one that made me think of something right away, I was just reading right on the other side of the lake.
Sure.
Is anybody born in the wrong body?
Right.
And I've been reading a book called The Body Is Not an Apology by Sonia Renee Taylor.
The Body Is Not an Apology?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I was just kind of reading about that topic, so it made me think of that.
That book is about that topic pretty much?
It's about like the body, like capital T, capital B, and kind of every way in the grandest of schemes and also in the kind of personal and minute. But it's about society, culture, government, how all of these aspects make up how we look at our own bodies and the bodies of others.
Okay. So that book has kind of like, like the physical human body versus like the societal political body or something.
Kind of. She taught, like what she was just talking about was how practices of capitalism, consumerism are other aids in kind of implementing body shame, and that body shame is a power that can be used.
Body shame, like just the way people look, or like a certain weight size.
So any of it. I think weight, what a body looks like, what a body, the potential of a body. It can range from what we might think of body shaming as kind of like a weight thing, but I think she breaks it down to talk about how it's used to power or disempower race, any kind of like intersection. So it goes through everything, but the root of it, I think, is what I find interesting is that she's saying like all bodies deserve love, even if you may disagree with maybe what that body does or says. So that it's a difference of accepting all bodies off the bat, not even just how they look, but the intersections, or just it's kind of like having that human love for all bodies opposed to where, why, or how they come to be.
Okay, so like the body deserves love, and a way to like diagnose maybe what's preventing a body from being loved is like something related to positionality and intersectionality, stuff like that.
Mhm.
And you mentioned something about like capitalism or something that also
Yeah.
might be like gets in the way of a body being loved. What do you mean by that?
Well, it's real. It seems like,
I'm sorry.
and what Sonia, at least what I was just reading, what she says is that that capitalism, or more so, she specifically breaks down the numbers that money goes into for advertising certain products, and then how advertising is kind of hinging on there being a void to fill, that you feel like your dollar needs to get you a step closer to feeling more worthy, whether that be buying like the lipstick shade or the gym membership or even a certain food or fast fashion or something like that. But that it's all contingent on creating the divide first, that advertising will create the stigma, kind of like making up a stigma or enforcing a stigma onto certain bodies, and then profitizing off of it by then offering the solution as a form of, a lipstick tube or whatever metaphor for that you really want to use.
So coming up with a disease and then selling the cure type of deal.
Yeah.
So that's one way capitalism influences the like the body not being loved in the right way.
Yeah, or the policing of bodies.
Policing of
bodies.
That
It creates more of a divide that that the answers are somewhere out there for all, meaning external sources kind of being the balm to the wound, when really the wound is made up and it's about money.
the wound is made
Mhm.
up. Okay.
Mhm.
So I think this relates to culture and society's standards for certain things, like with relating to the body.
Totally.
Anything else about this question we should talk about or think of?
I don't know. What do you think of that?
Let's try to focus on a question around this. I think we started with the question, is anyone born in the wrong body? And then we moved to like talking about this book about a body. What's the question we should be focused on for this conversation?
What maybe like what does it mean to have a body in this society?
What does it mean to have a body in this society?
Yeah.
Okay. What are a few answers to this question that we could evaluate?
I think it's definitely a huge. I feel like it's an umbrella topic, being that the body is something we can all relate to, and yet also I think are always learning more about, and that body differences, any way you want to put that intersectionally, is kind of the root of, I feel like, a lot of our social political climates of loving or not loving the differences in certain bodies because of the way they look, the religion, the country, their chosen sexual orientation or gender. That all of this is, we're all talking about the body the whole time, which I find is, I don't know, so interesting, and it's something that I think it's a different way to put it than putting. Than maybe using some other verbiage around it. It's something that we can all innately relate to.
Okay, so a lot of the strife in society comes down to how we view certain bodies, and it comes down to the body and how we view it,
and then how we look at ourselves, of course,
and how we look at ourselves compared to like the standards that are out there. And gotcha. So the question was, what is it that? What was the question? What does
it mean to have a body?
Yeah, and the response. What's it? Let's see. It's about just being. What is a good answer to that, Uncle Leonard?
I don't know. I don't know what a good answer to it really is, but I do think it's an important, more than the answer, it's an important question to be asking and to come up with two different reflections on those topics. Because I think it can mean something different for every body and every person. And yet, it, like I was saying, I think at the beginning, it's something both macro and micro, that it can be it can be over talking about human race as a whole, and then also our own personal, very specific journeys of living in a body.
Spans a lot, yeah, from macro to micro. Gotcha. Sweet. Well, we try to be here Tuesdays and Fridays. If you're on the way back from work at any time and you see us,
Yeah, I'll definitely stop by again. Where can I find your stuff online?
I've got a card over there. I'm on Twitch and my social media. He's on his YouTube.
Thank you.
And we'd love to pick up this conversation, or potentially you could talk about something else. That'd be really great.
All right. Well, thanks for having me.
Thank you, Louie.
Thank you. Great to meet you guys.
Nice meeting you.
And I'll check it out for sure.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right.
See ya. Thanks.